This is Tom, Dominic, and Harry. I chose to change their names for privacy reasons, but they chose their aliases on their own. I thought it was pretty funny. Together, along with 17 of their grade 3 classmates and their teacher, Miss Stoll, they explored the central idea of how visual arts can be used to communicate ideas, feelings, and beliefs.
We're in the middle of our How We Express Ourselves unit of inquiry. So for this unit in grade 3, we've been talking about how visual arts can communicate thoughts, feelings, and beliefs. So there have been two components. So students have been both analyzing, to use the term loosely, the work of other artists, and they've also been creating their own art. So what we've tried to do is...
With these two goals in mind, Miss Stoll and I set out on finding ways that would help raise their level of understanding of their central idea. The use of technology would be vital in this unit, as it would allow us to use online tools and programs such as the Google Art Project, Google Draw, various iPad apps, and their student blogs to create, collaborate, contemplate, and critique art right from their laptops. The grade 3 class used Google Art Project to take a look at many masterpieces of art that would ordinarily be too far away in the world to see. The high-resolution images provided by Google allowed the students to view the intricate strokes the painters used, something that would have been impossible from using textbooks. Currently, there are 46 world-class museums that have joined, including the State Armitage Museum in St. Petersburg and the Van Gogh Museum in Amsterdam. Each museum has at least one piece of art that has been captured with a resolution of over 1 billion pixels, or a gigapixel. That allowed Miss Stoll's class to take a really up-close look at some masterpieces, a view that you wouldn't even be able to see if you're at the museum that held them. This is the second year we have used blogs in the 3rd grade, but our first using Weebly. Last year we tried using Blogger as a platform for portfolios. Unfortunately, the layout seemed too confusing for the kids, and the teachers just didn't buy in as much as we hoped. At the beginning of the year, we made the switch to Weebly, and both teachers and students found it so easy to create something that was both functional and visually appealing. Specialist teachers that wanted their own section can now very easily get the students to create a new tab in their student sites. We've allowed them to have a tab of their own where they can post YouTube clips or pictures they find interesting up on their Weeblies. This helped make Weebly even more addictive to the students. Always wanting to learn more, we were even able to teach them how to embed and change some HTML code. In their blogs, they can quickly post any work they have done so that everyone else can see. Weebly allows comments and comes with an option for the teacher to moderate comments before they're shown. Commenting allowed 3rd graders to praise or to critique anything their peers posted, and it allowed the original poster to answer any questions that may have been left as a comment. We wanted our students to not only post their art on their blogs, but to also write a paragraph explaining why they posted their work. The blogs turned out to be a great place for the students to publish their poetry. One learning experience had the students write a poem, publish it to their Weebly accounts, and then find a piece of art that best described the feelings of their poem. During the unit, Tom, Dominic, and Harry were taught some techniques of how to take photos. They took a look at some good photos and some bad photos, critiqued them, and then went out on their own to take their own good and bad pictures. They learned about focus, framing, and lighting. They then did the same with video, and then posted them to their blogs to show their learning. Finally, they had some fun and made some stop-motion videos. Here are a few that Tom and Harry made. knew that we could not take this unit of inquiry and turn it completely into a technology-dependent unit. While students were able to create and publish their work on the Weebly sites, Ms. Stoll and I found it beneficial to have the students use traditional paper and pencils to produce early drafts of work. Students seem to be more focused when creating rough drafts when using new traditional methods. One theory we came up with is that these grade 3 students didn't know how to type properly, and much of their creative energy is spent on looking for the keys on the keyboard. While there's debate as to when we should be teaching kids to keyboard, like when their fingers are big enough, or if it's even a good use of time, as a school, we have decided that it wasn't best to be taking instructional time away from the kids to practice keyboarding. Rather, teachers have the option to give keyboarding assignments for homework. So with these grade 3 students, with their keyboarding skills still at their infancy, we thought it was best to let them write things out first using paper and pencil. Let's take a look at some of the kids' blogs.
Hi, I'm Harry. I'm gonna show you my Weebly. Okay, there's a video called Tiny Carvel. I did it with Tom, and it was very fun. And yeah, then when I scroll down, there's a haiku poem that I wrote, and the title is called Green Frog. These are like the top one is like a bad video, and the bottom one is like a better one, like the opposite from the top. And this painting, what I thought it was cool, and I chose it because there's a boat flying and everything. Me and my friend did like photos, and one of them is bad, one of them are good.
So hello, my name is Dominic. This is my haiku poem, and I made it about summer, and our unit of inquiry is about art. So we have a lot of art and stuff like that. And I picked a picture of my something as mine while I saw it in Google Art Project, actually in a museum. And it looks cool, and the wind is blowing to the lion, and it's like it looks just awesome and everything like that.
Hi, my name is Tom, and this is my blog, and this is one of the summer poems. I chose this picture because it's close to the summer, and it has a special technique of dots, and I really like it. And I chose this tree because we went to this museum, and this was my favorite picture.
As we look back at the unit, there were a few things we could have changed, but yet many we were very proud of doing. One thing we could have promoted more was the use of Creative Commons licensed material. The third graders learned quickly how to take photos found with Google Images on the internet and post them on their blogs. While we asked them to source the photos as well, this did not always get done. But the use of the blogs turned out to be the best feature of this unit. I believe it took Miss Stoll's class from simply substituting textbooks with Google, as in the S in SAMR, to redefinition, where the students truly made their blogs their own and contributed to them almost daily. It allowed everyone to publish their work for everyone to see, and hopefully they will continue to use their blogs in the future, like I hope to with my COETAIL blog.